This will be the second time recording this because I had the resolution wrong the first time. But I wanted to go over what was going on in the market last week and then kind of the support and resistance zones that I'm looking at for the week. So right now, futures market did open about 27 minutes ago. So you're going to be seeing these move a little bit, not a big deal. So on NQ, we did end up breaking through this previous resistance zone that was at 25,160 up to 25,395. So anytime we break through like one of these zones, and then like here we retested it, we can flip that back to a support zone as we stay above it. Our next resistance zone is going to be 25,563 up to 25,700, and looks like we did try and tag that, and then we pulled back just a little bit. So, but we are green on the daily time frame, and then remember that these lines. So our green is our 20-day moving average, and the moving average lines are going to be based off of my chart time frame. So right now, if you look up here, I'm on the daily time frame. So these are going to be our daily moving averages. So our green one is our 20-day, our red one is our 50-day moving average, our blue one is our 100-day, and then down here we have our purple 200-day moving average. This moving average layout is still considered bullish because our time frames, our moving averages are lined up sequentially, so it's 20, 50, 100, 200. Anytime you see our 20-day cross below our 50 or 100 or 200, just means momentum slowing down and possible reversal. But as of right now, on NQ, we are still bullish, and if we zoom out, we're still like even this low is still a new higher low from here, and it was just a retest of the 100-day moving average. Not a big deal. It felt worse than it was, but we did come down and reject this 1.272 at 24,000, as well as our 100-day moving average, and then we broke back above our 50-day and our 20-day, and now we're holding above the 20. So market's looking pretty good. Once we bust through this this resistance zone here, expecting a little bit of resistance up here, this 1.618 extension in this resistance zone, and then we can start looking at all-time highs once we're starting to make our way through this this top resistance. On ES, it's going to look pretty similar. We tagged our 100-day and bounced off of this support zone. Our moving averages are still bullish, 20, 50, 100, 200, so we're good there. And then I think same thing, we're going to see a little bit of resistance, but we could see all-time highs quicker on ES than we will on NQ, because we're not that far off of it. If we come back down, we retest this this support zone, it would not be a bad thing, and then we can expect a push up to all-time highs. Our support, our resistance zone is going to start at 6,900 up to 6,953, and then our lower demand zone is going to be 6,800 down to 6,754. QQQ is going to look the same. You're not going to get the movement because it's not open to trade right now like the futures market is, but same story as NQ. Our moving averages are still bullish, and we bounced our 100-day moving average. We bounced the support zone, broke back above our 20 and our 50-day, and then we're staying green. So we have good like bullish structure, still making new higher lows from here down to here. So let's look at SPY. Same thing. I think same story as ES. We're going to see all-time highs quicker than we will on the Nasdaq or QQQ. Uh, I'd say we probably bump our heads off of all-time highs, but we essentially closed Friday in this top resistance zone, uh, which is from 682 to 689.70. So probably see 690, a bit of a rejection before breaking through, and we want to see a lot of volume as we're breaking through any of these zones, uh, and that should be it for SPY. Let's take a look at Ethereum. So this mark was from last week. Um, I had talked about uh, using this support zone um, as one piece of confluence, as well as our zero point 0.5 extension, our Fibonacci extension line, as another piece of confluence, which we did end up rejecting both of these zones. We did touch it a little bit here, but uh, not that bad. But now we're starting to make our way higher on Ethereum. But we are rejecting this 20-day, so we're gonna need more volume to see it break above this 20-day, and then our next resistance is going to be right here at 34.14, which we have obviously a resistance zone, and then as well as our 50-day moving average, our 200-day moving average, and the 100-day moving average are all inside of this zone. So we're going to need to see something. For Ethereum though, the Fusaka upgrade is December 3rd. So on Wednesday, um, Ethereum will get the entire platform like upgraded. So that should create some bullish sentiment, as long as there's no, as Tom Lee would say, glitches. Uh, but just keep an eye on that. Uh, Once we're above this 20, we'll move pretty quickly up to the 50-day moving average. So on Bitcoin, um, same thing. We have a support zone down here, and if we draw this back, you can see about where it comes from. So we are rejecting our 20-day still, and we need to break above that to start to be more confident and bullish. Our 20-day moving average right now is about at our 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, so we are going to need more volume to come in to be able to stay above this. But if we see a break above the 20, and then maybe we do like a topside retest here, and then we'll make our way up to the 50-day moving average right at 100K, is where our 50 days currently sitting at. This resistance zone is going to be from 101,635 up to 107,000. Is going to be that next zone, and that has our 200 and our 100-day moving average. So we can expect to see a little bit of chop inside of here. Maybe we consolidate here before making another push higher. Take a look at NVIDIA. So actually draw this top resistance zone, which is going to be all-time highs. Draw that in there. Okay. For NVIDIA, this will be the third or fourth rejection of this 100-day moving average, and our 20-day is about to cross below. I don't think we're gonna see that. I'm thinking on Monday morning, or even like overnights in a few hours, we'll see this price kind of bounce up, maybe reject here a little bit off the 20 and the 50-day, and then we'll see it break above this week. Any piece of news that comes out, like any deals or anything, could send this thing straight back to 200 bucks. But anything below like 170 will probably go down and retest 160 like the low 160s. So like 162 is our 200-day moving average. 160, 193, sorry. Um, so just be aware of that. Anything below this line, we will see you retest here. Maybe it'll look like this. We retest it and then start to come back. But that will be determined when the market opens. For Iran, so our moving averages are still bullish. Same things as Nvidia, and like a lot of the other ones, we came down to retest the 100-day moving average. And these Fibonacci extension levels are based off of our all-time, uh, like from where they IPO'd at down to their lows. And we saw this extend all the way up to the 2.618. Couldn't really hold above that point though, so and then obviously the rest of the market pulls back. They're not just going to stay here at all-time highs. They're going to pull back as well. But we only pulled back down to a 1.41 extension, 1.414, excuse me, at 39.48, almost like a textbook touch, which could some people would also consider this a double bottom from this point. So that looks good. Not only the double bottom and the rejection of this 1.414, we also rejected the 100-day moving average, which is good because just like everything else that bounced off the 100-day, you're seeing the retest of the 20 and the 50-day. So this looks bullish to me. I think we'll see that topside retest of the 50 and the 20 once we break above these, and then we can start going looking at like 62.75 is our next level, and then 72.13 would be the one above it. For earnings this week, the only big ones I'm seeing is MongoDB after hours, at least from the tech side. You have CrowdStrike and Marvell Tuesday the 2nd after hours, and then CRM after hours. Snow's another bigger one, and Rubrics on Thursday after hours. I think that are really the only ones that I'm going to be watching. Trading calendar this week looks all good. We have a Lisa Cook speech on Monday the 3rd. San Francisco Fed President Mary Daly speech. Construction spending on Monday. ISM manufacturing on Monday as well. For Tuesday, we have job openings, factory orders, U.S. trade deficit, and Fed Vice Chair for the for supervision, Michelle Bowman's speech. On Wednesday, we have the Fed Governor Stephen Myron TV appearance, ISM services, S&P final U.S. services PMI, and ADP employment. I believe ADP employment. We'll check the times here in a second. Yeah, ADP employment is gonna be at 8:15 a.m. So if the employment numbers are bad, Wednesday could be a red day for us. But obviously, just wait till the data comes out. On Thursday the 6th, we have St. Louis Fed President Alberto Mussolini speaks. We have Philadelphia Fed President Anna Paulson welcoming remarks, the Fed Governor Christopher Waller's speech, and Cleveland Fed President Beth Hammack's speech. On Friday, we have Fed Governor Stephen Myron speech, consumer credit. Consumer credit is going to be one to look for. That'll be at 3 p.m. on Friday, so it shouldn't affect the day that much, minus the last half hour. We have UMich consumer sentiment. What time does that come out? 10 a.m. So intraday, and then hourly wages year over year. for the economic calendar. You can pause and screenshot this, but this is everything we just went over, except more of an itinerary style where you have the times. Holiday schedule. I think we're good till New Year's, and then after that it'll be President's Day. If you guys have any tickers that you want me to go over specifically, just leave it down in the comments. And Tim, if you made it to the end, leave me a comment. Let me know. But if not, have a good week trading, and I will see you guys on Sunday.